We begin tonight with the storms that brought the Jazz Festival to a stop last night, caused by a lot of damage here in the corridor. Alliant Energy crews have been working since the storms rolled through to restore power. At one point, Lynn County had about 20,000 customers without power, and right now there are about less than 150 customers still with no power tonight. However, homeowners are cleaning up after last night's severe weather. Trees and limbs were scattered on lawns and driveways from the storm. Some homes were damaged as well by flying debris. With every scrape of the shovel and every picked up piece of a broken tree, memories of last night's severe storm.
I just came to the front door and looked, and here it was clear out in the street. Both those limbs just snapped off.
The destruction left behind littered many Cedar Rapids streets, like this tree near 4th Street and J Avenue Northwest. The orange and white barrier serving as a reminder that the cleanup still has to be done. On D Avenue, just off Cherry Hill, just about every house had an uprooted tree. This little leaf linden, no longer standing, belonged to Judy Hodges.
They're a soft tree, they grow fast, they're shaped so beautifully.
But this is the second time strong wind has knocked down her tree. The cleanup for her is being done by grandchildren. Others in that neighborhood, like Dennis Hall, have had the help from a neighbor who stepped in to help clear out branches left behind.
The neighbor's got a chainsaw. He says, "Oh, okay, I'll get the chainsaw." And then they all pitched in. We had most of it cleaned up last night. So now just raking, and I don't know if the city will take this or we'll have to cut it up, you know.
For more information on debris pickup, just head to our website, kfxa.tv. A somber day for a family of an Eastern Iowa veteran memorialized nearly 50 years after his death. Lieutenant Colonel Dennis Eiler from Timpton was listed as missing in action in 1965 after his plane was shot down during the Vietnam War. Today, he was remembered by family and friends through a memorial service in Timpton.
If you're able, would you please rise?
The service triggered a flood of memories for those who knew Eilers. While co-piloting a combat mission, enemy fire brought down Eiler's gunship and the entire 6-man crew. It took 46 years of searching before the Air Force could finally identify the crash site and honor the men who died there.
The efforts to resolve that uncertainty over time, that's what's so powerful, I guess, about this.
When we drove through town and to see the people there with their hands on the hearts and the flags, it's just a wonderful tribute to Denny.
The remains of Eilers and the other crewmen will be laid to rest in Arlington National Cemetery next month. Tomorrow on the CBS 2 News at 10, Scott Sanborn talks with Eilers' family about the fallen hero and what it will mean to have him buried at Arlington. It was a salute for all veterans today in Des Moines. A parade to honor every veteran in the state went through the state capitol. For some, it was a sign of gratitude that was long overdue.
It's not just another day.
We as a community, we need to look back at those who have separated themselves from our society and stepped forward and said, "I'm willing to serve."
Because I think veterans are a big part of our country. Those who've served and those who will serve to come and are serving now.
My husband is marching in the parade. He's been deployed a total of 5 times over the last 15 years. Even though he was some active duty and some reserves over his career, he's been gone quite a few times.
It's a little late, but it's good that they're honoring the guys and the gals. When they got home, only their families were there to greet them or to see them. And now they're home now, and we're all recognizing them.
Those of us that have worn the uniform, we really believe it's been a privilege that we're able to do what we do. Lots of World War II, Korean War, Vietnam War, Cold War, Desert Storm, Panama, Grenada, and, Iraqi freedom. I mean, you saw it all pretty much today.
I feel very supported. It's great to know that there's so many Iowans out there in Des Moines alone that support us. It makes me feel very very backed on the home front. I enjoyed it thoroughly. It's been a blast.
Now here's some news I'm sure we all want to hear. Starting tomorrow, Iowans are getting a second chance to win more than $2 million worth of unclaimed prizes. It's called the Mystery Millionaire promotion, where players can buy a $5 ticket pack and sign up on the Iowa Lottery's website for a chance to win. The prizes range from $10,000 to $1 million and will be awarded this year at the Iowa State Fair. We have a link to the lottery's website on our own website. Just visit us at kfxa.tv. The intense heat outside wasn't enough to keep local firefighters from pushing their limits. They joined crews from across the nation at Kirkwood Community College today to compete in the Scott Firefighter Combat Challenge. And as Sadie Hughes shows us, it's a competition that they say helps keep their skills in top shape.
The calm before the burn. There's a name for this.
The toughest 2 minutes in sports.
And these firefighters are lining up to give it a go.
And they're trying to get the fastest time.
The fastest time at the Scott Firefighter Combat Challenge could land them at the national competition. But first they must climb a 5-story tower carrying a 42-pound pack, then hoist a hose all the way to the top. They'll drag a hose 75 feet and even make a rescue.
He's a 175-pound, true-to-life, 6-foot-tall, anatomically correct rescue mannequin, and they're going to drag him 106 feet past the finish line.
But while having the fastest time is their goal, that's not the only reason they do it.
It's a good sense of the camaraderie of the fire department. No matter what department you're from, you can go to another guy and talk to him.
Together, their efforts are promoting physical fitness for firefighters.
In the United States, the #1 killer of fire in the fire service here is strokes and heart attack.
But this challenge helps firefighters shape up and prepare for daily obstacles.
The same skill sets that these guys use each and every day on the job, they can use right here.
A brutal day in the heat. A welcome challenge.
It doesn't matter if there's an emergency, we go to it, rain or shine or 100-degree weather. It just shows that we're ready for anything.
Sadie Hughes reporting there, and the public is invited to Kirkwood Community College for tomorrow afternoon's team and relay challenges. The firefighters with the best times will qualify for the World Challenge in November. Well, others took advantage of this much cooler weather in Central City. The Linn County Fair has been going on this week, although the high temperatures have kept the crowd low so far. There's still a lot of fun to be had at the fairgrounds this weekend. The fair runs through Monday. Well, still ahead here on the Fox 28 News, storm damage, the other states digging out from storm debris, and where the storm turned deadly overnight. Plus, hot time in the Old Town tonight. We're headed back to Iowa City for the Jazz Festival with a live report.